Hey guys, Callie Storm Doll here, and today I went to my local Target and I picked up some action figures from the Shazam movie. Now I was only able to find 4 of them. If we look on the back of her box, you can see that the only 2 I'm missing is Shazam himself and the female Shazam. I think her name is Mary. But they're wearing the same colors, red and yellow. And all these guys have on different colors. So what I'm going to do is we're going to review all of the boxes and then we're going to unbox them. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we're back and now I have everyone out of the box. I'm going to go over everyone's accessories. Now first we're going to talk about Eugene, and Eugene's accessory is so they have like the 7 deadly sins, and Eugene's sin is gluttony. So gluttony is a sin meaning that you love to eat even when you're not hungry. Watch out for that one. So these accessories are really stretchy and they're meant to replicate the monsters in the movie. I have not seen the movie. I don't even think it's out yet. But these monsters are a lot bigger in the movie. They just give them like tiny squishy partners for the action figures. So now we have Darla, and her accessory is greed. The 7 deadly sin of greed. Greed meaning that you want things even if you don't need them. You know, let's say you have a blanket, you're warm, you have your blanket and you're warm, someone else doesn't have a blanket and they're cold, you still don't give them a blanket, plus you get another blanket and another blanket and another blanket because you're greedy. You do not need it, but you want it. So now we're going to move over to Freddy, and Freddy's sin seems to be pride. Pride meaning that you are very prideful. You will not take help even when you need it, which is a sin. You know, you're very prideful. You may need help and you just will not ask for help because you believe you can do everything on your own. Stretching these out, these are made of a nice thick stretchy material. Some of the parts are made out of a thinner material, like these wings are kind of thin, but you guys can definitely still play with them a little bit. So this is Pedro, and Pedro's sin is envy. Envy meaning that let's say you have a nice place to live, it's comfortable, but you feel as though your neighbor lives in a better house. You're envious of them because you want what they have. So it looks like his is green with envy. So these little accessories are all monsters that will be featured in the movie. Let's start with Eugene. We're going to look at his face sculpt. And to me, you can see that Eugene, his action figure, and I'll insert pictures, definitely looks like the actor from the movie. I love this gray suit. I love the yellow highlights on it. They all have those. I love his cape in the back. It doesn't have a lot of details, but you can tell that it does have texturing on it, which is really nice. His articulation, he can't move his head up and down. It's very tight, but you can move their head side to side. His shoulders go out. He can bend at the elbow. He can twist at the wrist. He can also bend at the wrist as well. It's a little tight, but they can bend at the wrist. They can twist at the waist. Their legs cannot go out. It can go front this much, that far back because of the superhero butt. You can see on his uniform that he does have a lot of texturing and detail, which is nice because these figures were only $10. He can bend at the knee. And then that is it. Oh no, wait. I'm not sure. I don't know if this, it looks like they can actually twist at the foot a little bit. Okay, so it looks like those are the points of articulation. So this one was Eugene. So next up we have Darla. Now this actress I am very familiar with. Her name is Megan Good, and I've been following Megan Good for years. You can look at this face sculpt and see that it is a fair resemblance to Megan Good, especially from the side. It definitely looks like Megan. I've seen her in a lot of movies such as Saw, Eve's Bayou, Venom, The Unborn. I've seen her in a lot of movies. I think Like a Man, I think she was in that. And she has the same articulation at the head. She cannot move it up. Oh, she can move hers up and down a little bit. Just a little bit, but mostly side to side. Out, elbow, wrist, waist, forward, bend at the knee, and the foot can twist. She cannot move back because of that superhero butt. And you can see, just like everyone else, her uniform does have texturing in it, and it looks really good. I really want to put emphasis on that. It does look really, really good. And it isn't just a generic cape. Her cape is actually different than Eugene's. She has a double layer cape, and you can see the texturing on the side. Look at that. Once again, this product was $10, but it looks like they're going all out for this film. I'm very excited for that. So now we're going to put Darla back. We're going to move on to Freddie. This actor I am familiar with, but I don't know his name by heart. I will insert a picture, and as you can see, this is his face scan, looking really good. He does have the same articulation as Darla and Eugene, so I won't go over that, but we can check out his uniform, and bam! He has an even different cape than Eugene and Darla. His cape is doubled up just like Darla's, but he comes with a cape. That's something neither one of those two figures came with. But just like them, he does have texturing in his suit, and he looks really, really good. Once again, this was a $10 figure. So now we're going to move down to Pedro. Pedro is another actor that I am familiar with. Don't know his name though, but I've seen him on screen before. I'm loving this green. Yes, I can see the veins and everything. I don't know if this is marbleization, but I can see some veins and everything in his arms. Yes, he's looking good. And look, I can see the twist in his. Wait a minute, I'm gonna have to go back and look, because I can see the twist in his leg. So that's a little bit different. He does have, let's see. Oh, look at this! Each one of them have a different cape. So Eugene does have a hood, but his cape comes straight down. Pedro has a simple hood, a slight collar at the top. Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm a little bit impressed. He does have the twist. Let's see. His twist, but you can't see it. Let's see. He can twist as well. Alright, let's look at these capes again. Eugene is like massive. It's actually a surprise. I won't get shady, but I am surprised that Eugene is this tall. So you can look at all of their capes. Each one of them has a different cape on. I'm really surprised at this. So guys, I'll be right back, and we'll go over height and do some height comparisons. Alright guys, so I'm back. So now we're going to do some height comparisons. So it looks like Pedro is 5.5 inches. It looks like Darla is like 5.5 inches. So yeah, Pedro is like 5, and he's more than 5.5. He's just under 6. Eugene is, what is this? Ooh, he's like 6 6/4. I think that's what you call it. 6 inches in 4 of those lines after that. And then it looks like Freddie is, let's see. Freddie is 5.5. Okay. So it looks like Eugene is the tallest. So let's put in some other figures just for fun to see how tall these guys are. Okay. So the first one we're going to put in, I'm going to add my Starfire. We're going to see how tall Starfire is. So of course, let's see. So the place right here is called everyone here, which is it. Right here we have the action figure for school. You can see what it is. Right here we have the basic line form figure. You can see what it is. We have this Batman figure right here. There's another thing you guys can see all it is. It's elements. You see that? I also have the Hawkman figure back here. So that's no Hawkman, who I knew we need Hawkman mouse. I also have this Superman figure, but I'm not sure if you could see it. Oh, you can see that's on it's same. Let's see. This man, he's super instant. Okay, Superman feels super, yes. And of course, Lex Luthor, which also is a little bit taller. So now you guys can get a good look at how tall all the Shazam figures are in line with some other random DC action figures. I'm very excited for this film. I will be going out to see it. I'm glad I was able to get these figures. When they come out with more posable action figures for the Shazam movie, will I be running to pick them up? No, I will not, because I'm actually more impressed with the face scans on these ones. So, you know, I don't actually think I'll be running out to pick up the other ones when they come out. I'm actually very comfortable with the face scans on these. I'm very thankful. If you're new to my channel, simply subscribe. Always leave me a comment below, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.